Welcome to the conversation where we talk to professionals in the performing arts and entertainment industry. I am your host, Veronique George, and today we have the pleasure of speaking with actress, director, and producer Dee Selmore. Dee, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. How are you?
It is my pleasure. I'm doing well now that you are with us. You've
Good.
graced us with your presence. I appreciate you being on the show today. I had the opportunity to work with you on the virtual reading of The Counterfeit 2, and it's so good to be able to connect with you again. So welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Let's get right into it. You've been seen in Macbeth, Skeleton Crew, A Raisin in the Sun, and The Color Purple, just to name a few, and worked all over the country. Last year, you won an award for Outstanding Performance by a Lead Actress from Theater Tampa Bay. Who do you credit for your success?
First, always and foremost, God, right? Nothing without um, the guidance, the grace, all of that. All of that. We all know what that is. That's where it goes first. I don't touch any stage without talking to God about it first. Then I would say my mom, because I wouldn't be able to do it, wouldn't have been able to do um, uh, the majority of the stuff that I've been able to do without her help, because because I have a little boy, 11 years old. So she helps out a lot to keep us on track, and allows me to go in and out of town when I need to audition or do whatever. So she's a tremendous help. And then my son. And my son.
Awesome. So important to have that sense of community, to have that network, and as a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, Black Theater Network, the Theater Communications Group, Southeastern Theater Company, the Florida Association of Theater Educators, and Actors Equity Association, you understand the importance of community. How has your network supported you in your career? You just touched on your mom. Would you like to expound on that at this time?
Yeah, well, I'm just yesterday worked on. I'm performing in the Black Motherhood and Parenting Play Festival. It's their first inaugural festival, and in that we were having a Zoom meeting about motherhood and parenthood, and all how that presents itself in the world, and all these different ways that motherhood presents itself. And we had to take a moment to reflect on our own relationships with our mothers. And especially coming right after Mother's Day, it's like it's like you get the gift, you get the card, and you give it to them, and you do love them, and you send them, your undying thanks for everything. But being in that space, I was able to really truly reflect on how much of an influence she has been on me, how much of a support she has been for me.
Yeah.
And just really all that she's done. Like I said, everything is owed. I wouldn't be here without. So, and without her guidance and her example. But community in large, the community. I live in Tallahassee, and it the city has been hugely supportive of me for years and years and years. From educational theater, TCC, FAM, Florida State, to community theaters, shows that I was doing then that I still want to try and sneak into, because I just love the people and love the spaces. But just the support of the community here in Tallahassee has been really tremendous. Like they keep me working, and they keep coming out to see it, and I truly appreciate it. um, uh, yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, it's been a huge support. All the folks that all those places that you named. It's networking and getting to know folks who look out for you when you come, to different things or do different things. Um, who are always super supportive. I've always had a lot of folks that are just like, "You still doing your thing? Yeah, keep going, keep going." So it's family, friends, community. Everybody's been here for me. and I appreciate it.
Awesome. So important to have that tribe behind you. And we
Yes.
certainly have a strong tribe here in Tallahassee, Florida. So so
Yes.
grateful for the
Well,
theater community here.
yeah, I love it because you go out on the road and you get you hear like Theater Tampa Bay Award, that that's big. People are still very, very nice to you and what have you. But when I come home, it feels genuine in a different way, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. It brings me, brings me back down to earth, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It
Like,
does.
get to come home. I tell them I work, I volunteer at the high schools, and I'll tell them, I love to just get to come home and be mom for a while, and not have the grind of auditions and rehearsal and all of that, and don't get me wrong, I love that more than almost anything. But it's nice to come back to community and family, and friends, that they know you before all of this.
Mhm. Absolutely. Home is where the heart is. So
Yes. Yes.
totally relate to that for sure. Dee, I've had the pleasure of knowing you and working with you for years now. And as you mentioned earlier, you are a single mom, but
Yeah.
you're consistently working in this industry day and night. What keeps you motivated to show up every single day?
Well, first, my son, I know he's watching. He has, he's a really, really well balanced, well-rounded kid, I think, of course. Mom thinks he's great. When his room is clean, I think he's great. But but he really is. He has, as a kid, I've had to, like, I go on the road for 2 months and he stays with his dad or with my mom.
Mhm.
And it, I know it's been tough on him, but he's hung in there,
Yeah.
and he gets it, he gets it because he's done a few shows himself. So he gets, mom, he has rehearsal, he's been going to rehearsal since he got here, Um, I did 3 shows while I was pregnant with him, so he knows nothing different. So, he gets it.
Yeah.
But um, I just, I guess knowing that he's watching, and that, like I said, my mom was such a huge example for me, my dad also. So I guess I kind of want to be that same thing, and just make sure that he's proud of me like I'm proud of him at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, keep it keep it going. But also, I just love theater. That is a huge catalyst. I love doing this. And
Mhm.
I know it's very, some people say, oh, well, I've been seeing this post going around on Facebook that's like, what would you have been if you had followed your childhood dreams? And I had a lot of childhood dreams. I was going to be a marine biologist and swim with the dolphins and just all kinds of great, just kind of all kinds of things. But actress is always one of them.
Yeah.
And as I got older, it's what I really and truly fell in love with. And I just love every aspect of it. Even the people think, oh, you're on the road, it must be so much fun. It's still work. So even the work of it, the grind of it, the fun of it, the people that I get to meet and work with, because I've made some lifelong friendships with amazing people. And just the the communion, I guess is a good way to say it. The relationship, the interaction, the experience with the audience, right? That's what keeps me going there. Being able to tell these amazing stories, like I just did the one for the Black Motherhood Festival. I did one with Alex McFry and Alex Engel. It's a short film that'll be coming out soon, which is very important for me because it's a beautiful story that they're telling. And just I, being able to share those stories with people and hoping that they change people, or that they create a conversation in their household, or that, they see themselves or some part of themselves in the character and are changed by it. That's what keeps me doing.
Absolutely. Love that. You have me tearing up over here talking about your son and everything. But I appreciate you um,
Well,
speaking of your childhood dreams and wanting to be an actress since you were a child. Our audience does consist of students and people who are just getting into the industry. What advice
okay.
would you have to aspiring artists looking to enter into this industry at this time?
Mm. Keep at it. Don't give up. Keep at it. If it's what you truly love and it's, how you want to spend your life, keep at it. Because you will hear a lot of no. So I guess that's my second bit of advice. Don't take anything personally,
Mhm.
because you will hear quite a bit of no. And you will, want something, want something, want something, and it doesn't happen. And it can be, it can. This is what the business is. It can be extremely discouraging, but um, you know, you develop that thick skin and keep pushing in spite of, any thing that you may feel will hold you back. I would say, yeah, keep going for it. Don't as I don't know, as in the words of Mr. Kendrick Lamar, be humble. Stay that way. It will serve you in the long run,
Yeah.
because it's like anything, you're given and it can be taken away. So
Mhm.
always stay humble, always stay true to what you're doing, stay true to the stories and the characters, and that will come through on stage, and people will hopefully connect with you more through
Absolutely.
that. And keep take care of yourself, take care of your faith, take care of your mental, how you're feeling mentally. All of those things are important. That self-care is so important. So
Mhm.
always take care of yourself. Never let anything discourage you from what you're trying to get to.
Awesome. Love that. Thank you for that. Those nuggets are golden. So thanks for sharing.
Good.
I appreciate it. You always have something going on, Dee. Like I said, it's either two, three, sometimes five projects at a time. I don't know how you do it all.
Tired. I'm tired.
That's good. That's a good kind of tired. What's next on your
Yes.
plate?
Well, I am in the middle of callbacks right now for a few projects. So, like I said, I just finished the Black Motherhood and Parenting. We were recording it because it's a virtual project. So, we just finished that recording yesterday.
Right.
I finished the Alex Square project the week before last Sunday. Um, and then I'm working. I started two businesses, which one we had been in operation for quite since 2016,
Mhm.
but we decided to, make it official, and move forward. But I work with the Essential Theatrical Associates (ETA), and we produce different. Well, our mission statement, part of our mission statement, is to, highlight the Black experience through theater and performance, through
Mhm.
music, poetry, whatever it may be.
Mhm.
And we also want to promote as many Black artists as possible. So we produce original plays. We do readings um, for playwrights who we're starting a playwright mentoring program because we need more work. To, if we're going to go to work, we need somebody to write us some things. So help me stay in business. Keep keep writing, keep writing. But we work with as many, we've produced a couple of Black history programs, which are all available on YouTube that you can go and watch
Mhm.
right now. We hosted a diversity roundtable after all of the events following George Floyd's death. There was so much focus on Black actors, Black entertainment, especially with the We See You White American Theater manifesto that went out. So we, try to bring together the different theaters to talk with each other about what hasn't been done, what needs to be done, what can be done, as far as diversity and equity and inclusion within, within Tallahassee, but then it's also, at large. But ETA stays very busy. We stay very busy. We're doing a couple readings. Our Black History series is throughout the entire year, so it's like we're doing 4 different shows that will premiere throughout the year until next Black History Month. And I also own Oluche Performing Arts, which is Oluche, which means performer in Yoruba, and as in God and as in stage. So I love it.
Awesome.
But yes, it says in both. So I teach acting online. I have mostly kids right now, but I work with adults as well, teenagers, high schoolers, college kids, whatever. But we do it online because that way we can reach folks a little better, especially during pandemic time. But I have 2 voice teachers who are absolutely amazing, who will teach, who personally can sing the house down. So they are amazing teachers. I call them guides because we're guiding, the artist to their full potential. So I like to call them guides. But and then 2 guitar teachers and a beat production for students who are interested in they want to produce beats for people. We have folks who will teach you that, and dance teachers also. So we try and cover the gamut. And I'm adding more, which is a beautiful thing, adding more teachers all the time, because people are like, well, do you have a saxophone person? Do you have this? Let me interview some folks. We're growing, it's brand new, so we're growing. But it's going very well. And again, entirely online. So I'm loving it. So that's where I am right now. Callbacks. The world is opening back up again. I saw Broadway, is coming back, and the theaters are slowly starting to, and I didn't stop during pandemic. I did like back-to-back shows during pandemic, virtually, lots of readings and stuff. But now it's time to get back in that space and feel that energy and feel the people and the air. And I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Missed it.
Cannot wait. Cannot wait. You're doing a lot. Congratulations to you and all of your accomplishments.
Thank you.
So excited to have you with us today. Where can our audience find you on social media? Where can we stay connected to what's going on with Dee Selmore?
Absolutely. Well, again, I'm Dee Selmore on everything. LinkedIn. Well, let me not say everything, because some of those things I just don't do. I can't keep up. There's so much. I don't do TikTok. I can't keep up. Okay. Maybe in a week, next year I'll add TikTok. But right now, I am tired. But Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Clubhouse, what else? Facebook. It's Dee Selmore's everything. Dee Selmore everything. Nice. And ETA is ETA Theatrics. And Oluche is Oluche PA, and our website is www.oluchepa.org, which is Oluche Performing Arts. I'm sorry, OLUSEPA.org. Sorry. Yeah, so that's all of them. Dee Selmore and everything you can find.
Awesome. Thank you, Dee. It's been a pleasure having you with us today.
Thank you. Look, it's an honor. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. My pleasure always. All right. You've heard it here. Dee Selmore. Stay connected with us on social media, and we will see you next time.